Okay, Cinderella strong. I was up late last night thinking about just different issues, women's topics, and I was reading actually a women's magazine about lifting for women, and I started thinking about how negativity can come into play and how it impacts your life. As many of you know, I've been in a relationship that has since gone south and broken up, and I was thinking about the words that were said to me during the course of not just that relationship, but other relationships as well, and how at different times people tell you what you're not. They tell you you're not big enough or strong enough, or you're not man enough, and how this negativity has a way of impacting your life. It's stuff that goes into your hearing, it's in your mind, and you can rehearse that stuff subconsciously without even knowing. And for me, I use negativity. I use it, and I'm using it now to do the best job that I can possibly do with you, because when someone tells you what you're not, and you can either believe it or not believe it, and it has a way of directing your life one way or another. And so, as I've been going through this process and working with you, I'm committed to doing this best job if I can, so that those words that were said about me are proven wrong. And it's not something that you want to do all the time. You don't want to just think about negative things trying to produce something positive out of it. But there are some times when, even as women, many of you have told me that, you'd be dressed up and pretty and feeling all nice and feeling good, and you're waiting for a compliment, and the compliment never comes. And that's a negative situation for you. Or someone insults you and tells you how you don't look good at something, or something doesn't, you don't look nice, or whatever the insult might be. And so those negative words get spoken to you, you carry them with you. And oftentimes, negativity stops us from moving forward. But it doesn't have to be that way. And I wouldn't say don't just rehearse negativity, but when things are said negative and you find that you can't necessarily, or haven't come to a place where you're able to get past it yet, start to use that to move you forward. Start to use those thoughts that have been said and words that are spoken, so that you can move your life in a direction that moves you away from those words taking root in your life. There's nothing that says just because someone else said it, it has to be true. It really is left up to you whether or not you decide to own those words and take them inside, or if you determine, you know what, that's not who I am. I know I'm beautiful despite the fact that you say otherwise. I know I'm this type of person even though you said otherwise. And you can continue to move forward. And for me, this process and working with you and helping you to become all you're destined to be is a process. At the same time, I'm becoming all that I'm destined to be. And so transformation for you is transformation for me at the same time. And we are continuing to grow one another, because as you show up and you are allowing me to work with you, and I'm sharing things with you, those are things that I have to address with myself first. I can't just, suggest that you keep moving on in life because you can get past a hurtful situation if I'm not willing to do the same thing too. And so, just from a male point of view, I just want to tell you that you are strong enough, and regardless of the fact that someone says something or they don't, you ultimately are in control of moving yourself forward. And so I just wanted to share that this morning, so that for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, for the rest of your life, negativity does not have to be the thing that holds you, but you can realize that you're strong enough to move beyond it. So, hope that helps.